Secretary General, saying now we're out from the global warming, we are in global boiling. Irũngũ Houghton.
So sadly, across the world, there are denialists of every shape and color. So we have climate denialists, we have cancer denialists. I discovered recently at the funeral of the late Professor Michel Mugo. We also had COVID denialists, and some people are still denying that COVID existed. Even 2 years. And I think we have to shift the conversation away from those people who would seek to distract us from something that is already ravaging several countries across the world. And, it's only a few months, since the Canada fires essentially drifted smoke and smog across probably most of the eastern coast of the United States of America. And if there was a denialist left in that part of the world, surely they would wake up and see this. But for those of us in Africa, where we've seen, 1 in 4, Kenyans not able to feed themselves, we have seen destruction of pastoralist lifestyles, we've seen agricultural productivity drop dramatically. I think for us, it is a matter of urgency. And I think one of the things that's important to recognize is that Kenya is now playing a leading role in the global talks, and that is the one thing that the president has really projected Kenya very effectively into the world talks, and it is I guess it's not strange that Kenya would be hosting global thinkers on this issue in the coming weeks. So I think we just have to acknowledge this leadership. We have to press, particularly for risk and mitigation work, or the budgeting around risks and mitigation, to essentially focus on the countries in the global south. They are the least polluters, but they are the most that are affected. I think that's the starting point, for this from our side.
Yes.
The BAL, and I made a point to make this point yesterday. One time I was driving with my driver on Riverside, and I used to live on Riverside. And when they asked me, Prof, what are they doing with all these tall trees? And we need to build houses. Why can't they cut